learn how to see that everything to everything else serialize, connects. Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. Obstacles cannot bend me. Every obstacle yields to effort. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Details make perfection, and perfection is not a detail. Wisdom is the daughter of experience. Study the science of art. Study the art of science. Develop your senses, especially learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink, but they whose heart is firm and whose conscience approves their conduct will pursue their principles unto death. Iron rusts from disuse, stagnant water loses its purity, and in cold weather becomes frozen. Even so does inaction sap the vigors of the mind. Why does the eye see more clearly when asleep than the imagination when awake? Learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. Do not imitate one another's style. If you do, so far as your art is concerned, you will be called a grandson rather than the son of nature. The painter has the universe in his mind and hands. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. He who is fixed to a star does not change his mind. Obstacles cannot crush me. Every obstacle yields to stern resolve. He who is fixed to a star does not change his mind. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return. Time abides long enough for those who make use of it. A man of supreme folly, his life flies away, while he is merely hoping to enjoy it. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being Willing is not enough. We must do. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. Life is pretty simple. You do some stuff. Most fails. Some works. You do more of what works. If it works big, others quickly copy it. Then you do something else. The trick is the doing something else. We must tout the certainty of everything which passes through the senses, but how much more ought we to doubt things contrary to the senses, such as the existence. The day will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look upon the murder of men. If you are, as you have described yourself, the king of the animals, why do you help other animals only so that they may be able to give you their young in order to gratify your palate? Oh, how many chicks will never come to birth? It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. Poetry is superior to painting in the presentation of words, and painting is superior to poetry in the presentation of facts. For this reason I judge painting to be superior to poetry.